The safest AI company on the planet just filed to go public, and that should make you nervous, not excited. Anthropic, the lab that has turned down government money and pulled its own most powerful model off the shelf rather than ship it, is about to hand the steering wheel to Wall Street. And almost nobody who's talking about this IPO is connecting the dots on what it actually means for AI safety. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Anthropic exists in the first place, the 2 times this year it chose safety over money, what changes the second shareholders are in the room, and the one detail in the filing that cuts the other way. I've been building with these models every day and watching this race up close. So let's get into it. To understand why this filing matters, you have to understand why Anthropic exists at all. Back in 2021, Dario Amodei and his sister Daniela walked out of OpenAI. And they didn't just leave alone. A group of senior researchers went with them, including the people who've been running safety and policy. The reason they left is the whole point here. They wanted a lab where safety research and shipping products fast weren't constantly fighting each other. They didn't believe that balance could hold where they were, so they built their own. And here's the part that's going to matter in just a minute. They set Anthropic up as a public benefit corporation. That's a specific legal structure. It means the board is legally allowed to weigh the mission against pure profit. So hold on to that because it's going to come back at the end here. So that's the origin story. Now let's talk about why the origin story is under pressure. There is a race happening right now to build AGI. OpenAI, Google's Gemini, DeepSeek, Anthropic, they're all sprinting in this race. And here's the uncomfortable truth about the race. One of the fastest ways to win is to cut corners on safety. Less testing, fewer guardrails, ship sooner. And this isn't just a theory. We've already watched it happen. OpenAI compressed the time it gives safety evaluators to test new models from weeks and months down to, in some cases, just a few days. They shipped one of their research models without the safety report that's supposed to come with it and published it months later. Back in 2024, an entire safety team at OpenAI, the people specifically working on keeping superhuman AI under control, resigned, saying the rush to deploy was beating safety every time. So when I tell you safety gets traded away under competitive pressure, that's not me speculating. That's the track record. Now, here's where Anthropic has actually walked the walk. In 2025, Anthropic signed a contract with the Department of Defense, now the Department of War, around $200 million. But the deal came with 2 lines Anthropic refused to erase. Its technology could not be used for mass surveillance of American citizens, and it could not run fully autonomous weapons that pick and fire on targets without a human in the loop. When the government later wanted unrestricted access, Anthropic said no. They walked away from the money to keep those guardrails intact. And it cost them. The administration didn't just shrug, they designated Anthropic a supply chain risk, basically barring military contractors from doing business with them at all. Anthropic took a real punishment for that decision. And here's the kicker. OpenAI stepped right into the gap. In February 2026, OpenAI signed its own deal with the renamed Department of War to fill the space Anthropic refused to occupy. So you have 2 companies, same fork in the road, and they went in opposite directions. That tells you something about who holds the line when holding it gets expensive. So that's example number 1. Here's example number 2, and this is the one that genuinely surprised me. As you've probably heard, Anthropic built a model internally, it's called Mythos, that is frighteningly good at one specific thing, hacking. It can autonomously find and exploit security holes in software. And instead of releasing it, Anthropic held it back. They decided a model that good at offensive cyber was too dangerous to just put out into the world. So they stood up a restricted program, $100 million, handing access only to vetted security partners to use it for defense. Now, I'll be honest with you, it didn't go perfectly. There was a breach, and access reportedly got resold through a proxy in China. So it's not a clean fairy tale, but the core decision stands. They had a powerful, sellable model, and they chose not to ship it because of the risk. How many companies do you know that leave that kind of capability on the shelf? So that's Anthropic right now, founded on safety, turned down government money over surveillance, pulled its own most powerful model because it was too dangerous. Think about what an IPO does to a company like that. The second Anthropic goes public, it answers to a board and to shareholders. And shareholders, as a group, want one thing: the value of their shares to go up. That's the job. That's what public markets reward. And over, we've watched that pressure push companies to prioritize revenue and growth ahead of the values they were founded on. It's not that shareholders are evil. It's that the machine is built to maximize returns, And "we left $200 million on the table to protect your privacy" is a hard sentence to say on an earnings call. Every quarter, there's a new number to hit. Every quarter, the temptation to ship faster and guard less gets a little louder. And that's the real danger. The one lab that was specifically designed to resist the race to the bottom is about to take on the exact incentive structure that fuels the race to the bottom. Now, I told you to hold on to something, and here it is, because I want to be fair. Anthropic is going public as a public benefit corporation. That structure means the board is legally allowed to weigh the mission against profit. So defenders of this IPO will tell you that the guardrails are baked in and that the PBC structure protects the values even with the shareholders in the room. And that's a real argument. It's not nothing. But my honest read, legally allowed to, is not the same as will. A structure gives the board cover to choose mission over money. It doesn't force them to. And when the pressure is quarterly and the numbers are public, cover only goes so far. Plenty of mission-driven companies have stayed perfectly legal while quietly drifting from the thing they started for. So look, I'm not telling you Anthropic is going to abandon safety the day the bell rings. They might hold the line for years. The PBC structure might do exactly what it's supposed to do. But the whole reason this company existed was to be the lab that didn't have to choose between safety and money. The IPO puts that choice back on the table every single quarter in front of an audience that's watching the stock price. And in a race where cutting safety is one of the fastest ways to pull ahead, weakening the one company built to resist that is a real risk for everybody, not just Anthropic. That's why I think this filing is more dangerous than the headlines make it sound. Sit with it, watch what happens after they go public, and decide for yourself. If this is the kind of breakdown you want more of, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.